watching every Disney movie in order so you don't have to. Tonight we're watching The Reluctant Dragon. This is number 4 in the series, and it's the first movie to feature mostly live action instead of animation. This was released in 1941, and it's got a runtime of 1 hour and 13 minutes. This story follows Mr. Benchley, a writer who visits Walt Disney Studios to pitch a story about a dragon. Before he can meet Walt Disney, he sneaks off and takes himself on a behind-the-scenes tour of the Disney Studios, where he visits the story department, the animation department, the camera department, and the sound department, and he gets a bit of a behind-the-scenes idea on how the films are made. And this in turn gives us as an audience a rare behind-the-scenes look into how Disney and the Disney Studios actually make these movies. After Mr. Benchley finally meets Walt Disney, his story of the dragon gets turned into an animated short, and you watch that at the end of the movie alongside Walt Disney watching it with you. And it's the first time you actually get to see Walt Disney feature in a feature-length film. This film was made during quite a difficult financial period for the Walt Disney Studios. You know, they'd just seen the disappointing release of both Pinocchio and Fantasia, and they needed to keep costs down. So making this more of a live action movie rather than animation did help keep costs down, and it came just before the 1941 animators' strike. So all of this enabled them to make the film while keeping costs as low as possible. This was a great movie and a really interesting one to watch just because of how much of the behind the scenes action you get to see. There was a lot of sound design that goes on that you don't realise until you actually see this behind the scenes stuff. I'd easily rate this a 7 out of 10. Absolutely worth watching, and I'd recommend it to anyone. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. I honestly didn't go into this expecting to like it this much, but I really did. That's another one off the list. I'll see you for number 5.